everyone. It's your boy Dave.
Yeah, boy!
It's Dave. Not Bill. Not any other imposter. It's Dave.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah, boy. Gunning for my job. God damn it. With me is the hype man, Shane.
I am so fucking hyped that Dave is back.
And not Bill from Indy.
I mean, I love Bill from Indy too, but like, you're the host, so.
Oh, shucks. You hear that, Bill? AKA the Shane Board. And also with us, we have the rambling man, Russell.
Hey, thanks, Bill. How you doing? I mean, Dave. Oops.
I'm Dave, God damn it.
Whoa.
Bill, we got beef.
I'm all out of rambling.
AKA Russell Mania.
Ooh, yeah. You hear that, Bill? Dave's coming for you.
That's right, brother.
I squeaked.
I'm coming for you. This is the DQP Weekly, where we talk about news and movie news and trailers sometimes. Movies.
Lots of people dying.
Lots of dying. We sometimes talk about dying. Wrestling. Talk about that.
Yep.
Death.
And death. The two things in life. Death and trailers.
Yep.
Invest now.
What?
What?
Huh?
Crypto.com. Not a sponsor.
Fortune favors the brave. That fucking pisses me off so much. Fuck
Now
you,
I'm
Matt
mad.
Damon.
Now I'm mad at Matt Damon, friend of the show. First up is a new segment.
That's what that. I got something. I just want to say something random. I already told Bill from Indy because like I text him all the time. But so like I ordered some stuff that it's not illegal stuff. I ordered some gun parts. I was like trying to be vague about it, but that made it sound worse. So like when you order stuff from these like websites, they assume that you're like Trump
American?
supporter or something. I got like a 9-inch long fucking fuck Biden sticker.
Jesus.
That looks like it's the best quality sticker I've ever seen in my life for free. Just like with this shit that I bought. And I'm just like, I'm going to throw that in the trash. Why did you waste that shit? You wasted like this really nice vinyl and this printer paper and that ink and your time.
Just for me to throw it out.
Just for me to throw it out. Like, I don't like Biden, but I'm not like fucking like gonna slap that on a fucking gas pump like some people around here apparently love to do.
That's fucking wild.
I just thought it was hilarious.
F asterisk uck.
Yeah. No. Full.
Oh, it straight up says fuck.
F-U-C-K Joe Biden.
That's a swear.
Yeah.
Dude, let's cut off the fuck part.
Yeah, I'll just okay.
It's
Yeah.
just Joe
can use
Biden.
No, just the fuck part. Use the fuck. Throw the Joe Biden part away.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would be pretty funny though. Like to slap a Joe Biden sticker on somebody's fucking car.
It's not pro or for or
It just
against
says
or
his
anything.
fucking
It's
name.
his name.
Find someone with the Trump 2024 sticker. Put the Biden sticker
Slap
next
Biden.
to it.
So
Anyways,
I just thought it was a funny story.
That's a good story.
Somebody's week.
I've got a special segment, a new one.
Yeah.
This is the corner of the squared circle. I have a lot of corners, apparently.
Yeah. What?
Mainly, I'm not really original.
We're going
but, like,
to the corner. This other corner though.
the different corner. Go to a
Okay.
different corner.
Here's the deal, though, Dave.
Yeah.
In the long run, you're only getting 4 corners.
Okay.
Unless he's
I got 2 more to-
mini angled one.
Yeah. What if
Dave,
I'm?
you better not be a mini angled one.
I don't even know what that means.
What it means.
I think he's shining you.
Don't fucking be it.
Okay. Can I do my thing now?
Yeah, you
Yep.
do your thing.
Okay, cool.
As long as it doesn't involve rituals or cultists.
Oh, well, this has been...
Well,
I got some headlines from wrestling news.
yeah, let's do it.
The squared circle, also known as a wrestling ring. Paul Triple H Levesque, something like that. Levesque, whatever, takes over creative booking after Vince McMahon's retirement amid allegations of sexual misconduct. Makes millions of wrestling fans all over the world wonder, what if WWE gets good?
Oh man, I don't know. It just depends. Like I hope he can't. This sounds bad. I hope that Triple H cannot get back in the ring.
I don't think he will.
I know he's had some health problems recently, some like bad health problems.
Yeah.
So I think as long as he is booking for the good of the brand, it will be a good thing, as opposed to booking for his ego, which is what Vince did for a long time, and then just, I don't know, he just thought he knew better than everyone else at the end. And then I feel like Triple H had like a very large like influence on some of the booking while he was really big.
Yeah. He did, like, he was, when NXT was really, really good, that was Triple H.
That was him, yeah. But, I mean, it would be weird for him to, like, just show up in NXT, right? He was, like, still showing up in WWE at the time.
Stuff.
So, like, I'm saying, like, as long as he can't insert himself and put himself over.
Right.
And put himself in those situations, as long as that isn't a possibility, I think it will be okay.
Just take over like the backstage work of it. I agree. I like Triple H, but
I do too. But like, if you go back and watch like a couple of those years of like the post, just like tail end of the Attitude Era, like it's the fucking Triple H show, and then like later, you know, he like keeps coming back and being huge parts of storylines
when he was like part of the Authority,
and has like big fucking late career WrestleMania matches and stuff, which like a lot of guys do that, but I don't know, I just feel like H was like pushed a lot more than he needed to be. Because like I like Triple H as a wrestler, and like I like not liking him as like, you know, a heel and everything,
right?
But I just felt like there was too much of him at times. And it might have been that they didn't think they had anybody else, but I feel like it was also like, hey, I'm your son-in-law.
Put me on the show.
Put me on the show.
What if it's, because I kind of want a Triple H Stone Cold feud, but out of the...
Like now?
No, yeah.
Like now?
It'd be even better, because you could do it like out of the ring, so they never actually fight each other, so they never actually wrestle. Like, Stone Cold comes in as like a... antagonist,
like drives a beer truck, but it's like, it's his beer.
Oh, I don't know. I just like feel like they need to like get other people going to the levels that people were during the Attitude Era. Even during the the Ruthless Aggression Era, like they just don't have anything going right now.
I agree. I think one of my buddies said he watched like a couple of episodes, or a couple of matches on Raw that was last. He said it was actually really good. Yeah,
I mean they have some guys that can go. It's just like they gotta find the person that's going to be the face of the company. Like, I mean, they had like 7 of them at once.
Right.
They had an embarrassment of riches, and then they kind of squandered it. And it lasted for a long time. And now, like, they just keep bringing those guys back instead of making new ones.
Yeah. No, I agree. I haven't caught up with WWE in a while, but like, what if it gets good?
I mean, I'll start watching when Finn comes back.
Are you going to talk about SummerSlam?
I'm not.
Okay, did you see what happened?
I saw some of it.
So maybe something good is going to happen with WWE. Okay. Out of this. They had their
Lesnar and Reigns match.
I saw that because he like lifted the ring up.
Yeah,
That's
he
all I
lifted the
saw.
ring up with like a backhoe or with like a tractor,
Yeah.
and like I don't know, it was just a fucking completely insane match. Like the ring got fucked up. Like
Yeah, the ring was like in half basically.
yeah, they buried Lesnar under like everything that was ringside.
Jesus.
Like the both announce tables, chairs, mats, the ring bell. He got hit with both championship belts and stairs and part of a table and a chair before he stayed down for the 10 count because it was last man standing.
Oh wow. Okay.
Jesus.
It was dumb.
I mean, I don't like Lesnar that much anyways, so
Like good dumb?
Yeah, it was good dumb. They still won't do color, but like there definitely should have been color in that match.
yeah, they're like that might have been I don't think that was just a Vince thing. The no color.
It was definitely a Vince thing though. Like
I mean,
Vince
yeah,
had that rule.
Vince had that rule, but like I don't know
And
how
a
much
lot
the
of
company
people ignored it.
Yeah. AEW does not have a no color rule for sure.
No.
That means blood. Wrestle.
Oh yeah, I just thought maybe Vince was racist.
I mean, jury's
He's
still
everything
out.
else. So
Elsist.
I got a couple more headlines.
yeah, sorry.
No problem. I love you.
Love you too, bud.
On July 30th, 2022, 73-year-old Ric Flair picks up a win on his last wrestling match and made this reporter exclaim, "Woo! That was uncomfortable."
He won.
Yep.
He didn't lay down in his last match.
Nope. He won
my
with
God.
a figure four.
I know that's bad etiquette.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it should have ended with the Michaels fight. Like how fucking long ago? 10 years ago.
10 years ago, yeah. So it was a tag match. It was Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, and his brother or his son-in-law, Andrade.
Oh, Andrade, yeah. Against Jeff Jarrett.
Versus fucking Double J.
Mhm.
I fucking hate Jeff Jarrett. Always have hated Jeff Jarrett.
Double J was at SummerSlam.
Was he?
Yeah, he was a special guest referee for the tag title match.
Did he die?
Nope.
Disappointing. It was him and Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal, yeah.
They wrestled, and Flair was in the ring quite a bit. I watched the match. It was pretty uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
Flair's just like doing the hits. He's hitting the chops slowly, doing a lot of lariats slowly. He hit Lethal with the head scissors, which was kind of cool.
Slowly.
They got out to the ring at one point, and I think it was Jay Lethal was beating up Flair next to the Undertaker. I'm like, well, Undertaker, why aren't you helping, bud?
Yeah.
And Flair bled, and that's like been Flair's thing.
Yeah.
Flair bleeds. But he ended up picking the win with a figure four
Okay.
against, I think it was Jay Lethal they did it on. But yeah, the match was bad. I get what they're trying to do, but it just kind of seemed like, let's let this old man relive his glory days. The coolest part, though, was watching the crowd, because in the front row, there was Undertaker, Mick Foley, Bret Hart. I think Eric Bischoff was behind him. Like, a shit ton of people were all
Yeah,
at
they
the
were all
front
there
row.
paying respects, basically.
Yeah. And the funniest part was Mick Foley. He's like out front. Like, Taker looked bored the whole time.
Yeah.
He's just like, okay, cool, wrestling.
Yeah.
Mick Foley is like animated, like smiling and going, oh, like doing that.
Yeah.
Because Mick Foley is awesome.
Yeah, Mick Foley's awesome. He's selling for the people in the ring that aren't selling.
That aren't selling.
Yeah. I love the guy from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was not great.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. I'm not a big Ric Flair guy anyways.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that good before he went out in WWE the first time.
Yeah.
Not the first time, but the last time. during the Evolution stuff, it was basically the same thing every match.
Yeah.
Because he would do his hits, but his hits included some bigger bumps because, he wasn't 73 at the time.
Right, yeah.
Because there's one he took every match that was like he would get up on the top turnbuckle and somebody would come over and grab his arm and like put a hand in his chest and flip him over onto his back.
Yeah.
That's like
they
a
didn't do
classic
that.
Flair bump. But like, I mean, there was, a lot of stuff like that he used to do, and they did it like every match, and it was on every show.
I've never been a huge Flair guy, but you ever watch that? It was an Impact. It was when him and Jay Lethal were feuding.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, it's one of the funniest promos of all time. Jay Lethal comes walking out and Ric Flair's in the ring, and Jay Lethal's walking out going, woo, woo, and for like 5 minutes they're wooing at each other.
Yes, I have seen that.
I've also seen that.
Nature Boy throws his shoes at Jay Lethal and is doing
takes his clothes off at several times in his career when he gets down to his
Once
boxers.
on an airplane.
Yes.
That was different.
I know wrestling stuff.
That was
not
different.
the good stuff.
Not the good stuff.
Yeah.
I got one more headline.
Okay.
This is independent wrestling news.
Independent.
Wisconsin-based promotion ICW saw a new champion at 22's Insane 8 Deathmatch tournament after Public Enemy #1 Eric Dillinger defeated Oren Veit after jumping around on the world's worst trampoline.
What?
So this was a really small promotion. I was able to watch it on Fight TV. Not a sponsor. Just
He does that to himself.
I watched it live. My buddy, Public Enemy #1 Eric Dillinger. I saw he was wrestling in this deathmatch tournament, and it was on Fight, and I was bored, and I'm like, you know what? I'll watch this and see what's up. And it was in like the parking lot of like an Elks Lodge.
Oh my God.
Sorry, sounds gnarly.
Yeah, it was like in a parking lot in like it was like Sunday. It was pretty hot in Wisconsin. And the first round, because there was 8, it's Insane 8, so there's 8 deathmatch wrestlers. And they did a first round, then the semifinals, and then the finals.
Yeah.
The first match of the first round was my buddy Eric versus Mickey Knuckles, which I've talked about on the show before.
Yes.
And it was a good match. Mickey Knuckles likes to like shove stuff into buttholes and stuff. So there's a lot of that.
The fuck kind of wrestling you watching, bud?
Not like full insertion. And he checked his oil a few times,
Okay.
Andre the Giant did that all the time.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Did you type in amateur wrestling into Pornhub?
That's definitely a thing.
Not today. I mean, what? No. So they wrestled that first match. It was very bloody because it's a death match.
Yeah.
And they ended up winning. And I even texted him. I was like, I sent him a picture of my TV. I'm like, dude, you're on my TV. It's awesome. And he's like, dude, thanks for watching. Stick around. I'm like, well, yeah. I'm not wearing pants in my house. Of course I'm not. Of course I'm going to stick around. So after that, there was another match versus this Oren Veit guy. Veit, whatever. And a guy named The Carver.
Okay.
He looked like Leatherface.
Mankind?
Sorta. He looked like Leatherface and
Callback.
Jason from Part 2. Just like the serial killer guy.
Like
and he lost.
The body of Jason and the mask of Leatherface?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
That would
terrifying.
actually be terrifying.
Yeah, it was pretty terrifying. He came out with an axe. Like, I know it's a deathmatch tournament, but that's an axe.
Yeah, that's not fair. You can't use an axe.
So that was a pretty good match. The other two were just kind of, I didn't really know any of the other guy. One was Akira, who's from Indiana. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Akira is from Indiana, also known as the Death Samurai.
Akira is not from Indiana.
Yeah, he is.
Akira is from Japan.
Different Akira.
Oh.
I know I get the
we started talking
reference.
about anime.
I did the Akira slide.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
it looked dope as
I
fuck.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So he wrestled he wrestled a dude named Neil Diamond Cutter, and now I kind of want that to be my name.
It was a cool name.
It was a cool name.
It's gonna be
Akira
my
won that.
porn Reddit name.
Then the second round was
Your boy.
my boy and Akira,
Okay.
and my boy ended up winning that.
Yep.
And then Oren ended up beating the other dude that I forgot.
Yep. Screw it.
It's fine, whatever. So the finals was this Oren guy and my buddy Eric, and
Fuck yeah.
it was insane. They had a trampoline, which I mentioned on my thing. There was like a full ass like big trampoline,
Mhm.
but instead of like the fun part that you bounce around in, like the main part of the trampoline, that was replaced with barbed wire.
No, it's not fun anymore.
It's not fun anymore.
No.
Eric threw the guy into the trampoline. It didn't go through. He bounced on the barbed wire, and then he did an elbow drop onto the dude on the barbed wire.
Sounds like disciplining kids.
Yeah, I know, right? Just jump on the barbed wire trampoline.
What? Your childhood just got way darker in my mind.
Hey, we're not going to go there today.
Nope.
Go ahead.
But next week,
Russell deep dives his childhood trauma involving a barbed wire trampoline.
bump up.
There
That
definitely
is so
was a trampoline.
specific.
So they did that, and then he hit Eric hit Oren with a really badass looking frog splash from scaffolding.
I love
Okay.
frog splash.
Yeah, it's a good move.
They go hippity hop and then they hit the water.
Yeah, it's real cute. This was more violent than that. But Eric ended up winning,
Yep.
and he is like gushing in blood, like it's insane.
Yeah.
Were you concerned because he's like your friend?
Yeah, a little bit. I know he know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing and
Yeah.
stuff. But like, Eric's bleeding a lot.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
buddy is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blood ain't fake.
No, not at all. But yeah, he is the new ICW Deathmatch Tournament winner. I'm just super proud of that dude. I haven't really like seen him in a long time. Like I knew him a long time ago, but we've always been buds.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I saw he's wrestling, I've been trying to keep up and like go to some couple of shows. I've been like following his career a little
What's
bit.
his last name?
Dillinger is
Yeah.
the wrestling.
Keeping up with Dillinger.
Eric Dillinger, yeah.
Keeping
Keeping up
up.
with Dillinger.
Yeah, keeping up with Dillinger.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. But yeah, I was super proud of that dude. It was awesome. I just wanted to congratulate him.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's pretty dope.
Congrats, Dave's friend.
Eric
Dillinger.
Dillinger.
Yep, keeping up with Dillinger.
Yep.
Yeah.
This has been the corner of the squared circle.
Fantastic.
Good job with headlines, Dave.
Thanks, bud.
I'm fucking proud of you.
Oh, buddy. I'm proud of you for looking so cute.
Hey, did we get any emails?
We do have an email. Correspondence.
Aw, shit.
I like when he does that.
This email is titled About to Get Spicy.
What?
It's my OnlyFans.
Somebody get me the milk.
He needs some milk.
Is-
Why is it getting so weird on this show today?
Just today.
I slept 3 hours.
Read the email.
I'm reading it. This email comes from Zach.
Oh, hey, Zach.
Ooh, what up?
It's hot off the presses. That's a tagline for headlines, not correspondence. It's hot in my inbox. That does not sound good at all.
Hot in Russell's box.
It's dripping.
Zach, stay out of my box. But do keep emailing us. We appreciate you. Zach writes, "Hey Shane, I'm hyped for the D&D trailer as well. It's pretty evident that someone spent a lot of money on it, and like Shane said, someone at least cracked open a monster manual. So I say, fuck Russell and Bill from Indy. Dude, uncalled for.
Wow. But deserved.
If you, Shane,
Yeah.
need someone to go see the movie with on opening weekend, Zach will go with you.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
He didn't refer to himself in the third person. I
Okay.
did.
You did.
I wanted to highlight
It
that.
makes more sense because you're reading it for you to do that. But
Yeah.
like if he was saying it to me, that would be odd.
Dave could go too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be swell, bud. Like me, you, and Dave could go. Maybe Mike. Does
Yeah.
Mike like D&D?
No.
Oh, well, fuck Mike then.
Yeah. Now I feel
Fuck you, Mike.
Now I feel an absorbent amount of pressure to go opening weekend. So thanks, Zach.
You can go with Mike.
Mike and I can go hate it. We like all go together, but we'll set separately
Set
so you
separately.
guys can enjoy it. And
Oh,
me and Mike
man, this
can
is
sit
great.
over here and be like, "This is the worst movie I've ever fucking seen. Bring Marlon Wayans back."
There's no Marlon Wayans in this.
What the fuck? No. If he
I mean,
shows
somebody
up,
should give him work.
if
Damon's
he
not.
Wow. If he randomly shows up in this movie, I might be mad. I don't know.
I won't. I won't be mad.
Be like,
Even
are
if it was
you
just like
fucking serious?
a little 4-minute cameo, like they walk into the tavern.
4
and they're
minutes?
Like, well, not. I mean, the whole scene, I guess, maybe 4 minutes, but like,
Jesus.
you know, they walk into the tavern and Chris Pine goes to walk up to him, and he's like sitting at the bar, and he's like, "Fuck off." Chris Pine walks out.
So it's the Wolverine
Okay.
cameo.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's Marlon Wayans.
Sure. Why not? Fuck it.
I thought you might like that. Yeah. Thanks for emailing us, Zach.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm glad you're excited for the D&D movie. I'm never trying to like ruin stuff like that for people.
Yeah, you are.
Not on purpose. Sometimes I do it on accident.
It's okay.
I hate when I'm like, no, this movie sucks. I don't understand how anyone could like it.
And
And
then
then they
somebody's
haven't
like,
told me that they liked it. And they're
All
like,
right.
oh, I actually really liked it. And I'm like, fuck.
Now I feel like an asshole.
Now I'm the asshole.
Are you guys ready to get sad?
I have never stopped being sad.
Amen.
Wow. We're all so depressed. So it's time for Memento Mori, the famous people that died in the last few weeks, because we haven't done one in a while.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
We've been trying to be happy.
Yeah, we've been trying. We failed.
And
now
then we let it all build up.
Yep.
And now we're going to be super
We're
sad.
going to crash real hard today.
It's like a super sad bomb.
Just
So
like life.
last month, actually, the end of last month, it looks like July 25th, David Warner passed away at the age of 80. If you don't know him by name, you've heard his voice in a lot of stuff. He's been in tons of live action movies as well. The one that I always think of as far as live action is TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze. He's a professor.
Yeah, he's the professor. Yeah,
Yeah.
We actually just watched a movie that he was in a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Cast a Deadly Spell.
I still need to watch that. Fuck.
It's really good.
I guess
for
now's a
what
good
it
time to
is.
watch it.
But he was also like, if you're, around our age and watched like superhero cartoons when you were a kid, he also was the voice of Ra's al Ghul, which they called Raish in Batman the Animated Series.
They call him Raish in the
They call him
animated series?
Raish in the animated series.
All right, Raish. Roz, we're going to need you to email us with the pronunciation of your name.
That he died. I mean, they could just throw him in a Lazarus pit. That's not funny. I can't do that.
Oh,
Sorry.
boo.
I also boo that.
Yeah, this is real life. We can't do that. He died from a cancer-related illness.
Oh, shit.
Ugh. Rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah. I mean,
He did a lot.
yeah,
did a
he
lot of
was
stuff.
in a lot of stuff.
That
The
sucks.
Omen was one of them. He was like a
Was he
bad
a
guy in
priest?
Tron. I think he gets beheaded in The Omen. He's the one that gets beheaded by that like fucked up beheading scene with the plate glass.
Yeah, at the plate glass. Yeah, that
I
is
think
him.
that's
Yeah.
him.
Well, at least that wasn't foreshadowing.
No. And that was a long time ago. So all right, so rest in peace, David Warner. Up next, unfortunately, we got Paul Sorvino
Hmm.
from Goodfellas, Law and Order, among other
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
This was reported on the same day He passed away at 83.
Ooh.
Natural
That's not
causes. He was with his wife at the time.
Oh.
So at least he was with family when he passed.
Yeah. And like 83. So that's a pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good run.
Yeah. And he was in tons of stuff. He's Mira Sorvino's dad.
Yeah.
Just in case people didn't know.
They both have the last name Sorvino. So you should assume that they're related.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Nope, we've made that mistake before.
That was a super big callback.
Yeah.
You'll
Where's Doug
have to dig through the episodes and find out what I'm talking about.
Don't dig through the episodes
And
looking
then
for dig
email
through
us.
the episodes, but don't look for that.
Then email us when you find it. And
DraftyQ@gmail.com.
we'll give you a candy.
We will not give you a candy.
Why not?
So rest in
Then we
peace,
gotta mail it.
Paul Sorvino.
Yeah, rest in
Paul.
peace, bud.
And then the next week, July 31st, Sunday, July 31st, Nichelle Nichols passed away.
I forgot about that.
The
Now
original
I'm sad
Uhura.
again.
Original who?
Uhura.
Uhura
Star Trek?
from Star Trek, the original series,
Oh.
and the old pre-Next Generation movies.
Yeah.
Didn't she have
She was 89.
first interracial kiss? Isn't that was like her claim?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I believe so.
On TV, not like in life.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
What? Says natural causes. I don't see anything about like if she had any kind of illness or anything. But Star Trek began in 1966. She was a television rarity, a black woman in a notable role of a primetime television series.
Very important.
Yeah.
You fucking go, girl.
I mean, she was legit.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Holy shit. MLK gave her props. The first non-stereotypical role portrayed by a black woman in television history. A quote from Reverend Martin Luther King Jr.
Whoa.
Dude.
That's fucking
awesome.
crazy.
Okay, first off, realizing that MLK and Star Trek existed at the same time
Yeah.
fucking blows my mind.
Yeah.
Furthermore, realizing that Martin Luther King was potentially a Trekkie. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
But yes, she.
love that
This
guy.
also says it has that she was in the first interracial kiss on U.S. television. U.S. television, possibly.
No, okay.
When her
tracks.
character kissed James T. Kirk, portrayed by white Canadian actor William Shatner. In case you didn't know,
I'm sorry she had to kiss William Shatner.
I mean, it was probably okay then. He's kind of weird and grody now because he's old.
He was probably super douchey then, though.
Well, yes,
Probably.
yes, probably a piece of shit. We were gonna play this weird game where we like just are like, hey, this random person, do we think they're a piece of shit?
Well, there goes my game.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So rest in peace. Yeah, rest in
Yes.
peace, Nichelle Nichols.
R.I.P.
She was 89.
It's a good fucking run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good fucking run.
All these
bud.
people died in their 80s. So then
What
also
nursing home collapsed?
I don't know. I don't know that these people were in a nursing home, but if they were, this is like a fucking probably like the most expensive nursing home in the world. Also on the 31st of
Did
July.
you say that because they all live to be 80?
No, because they were all famous.
Yeah,
That's why it was expensive. Never mind. What the
Never
fuck?
we're not on the
Bad
same
jokes.
page.
So NBA
Oh, that's
legend
good.
Bill Russell died at 88
yeah,
years
shit.
old.
Oh, wow.
I'm sad about this because as a youngster, he had his last name was my first name, and I know this sounds like a joke, but it's not a joke.
Yeah.
The only other person I knew that had my name was my dad, and like I get specifically connected to Bill Russell because his last name's Russell, and it's so stupid. When I was a kid.
Celtics icon, Hall of Famer, and 11-time NBA champion Bill Russell died peacefully at the age of 88.
You go, bud.
Yeah. Lived a good life. 11. Was it 11 time?
Yes.
That's more than Booker T.
5-time. NBA great who
Every
anchored a
time.
Boston Celtics dynasty that won 11 championships in 13 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
The last two as the first black head coach in any major U.S. sport. And marched for civil rights with Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah. Dude, Bill Russell is awesome.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Like, why is MLK in? Like, that's just random that they
Yeah.
both were like,
Connected to him.
yeah,
Yeah,
connected to
well, I
MLK.
mean, like
because
two
they're that
prominent
age,
black
and they're-
figures
yeah,
that
they were
are
famous
that
in
age,
that
like,
time, yeah,
yeah.
But rest in peace, buddy.
yeah.
That's super cool, though.
Yeah, that's all very sad, but so they all lived good lives. We'd want to hope, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they did with their millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars, yeah.
Yeah, they probably all had, I don't know, maybe not Michelle. I don't know how much she got from residuals.
Yeah, I don't either, because contracts were pretty fucky back then.
Everything
But, like,
is
I think
fucky.
she had a pretty, like, good career.
Yeah.
Like, even after
Yeah.
Star
yeah,
Trek.
yeah. I don't know. I'd be interested to see like what all of these people's net worths were at max, like their highest net worth,
Yeah.
adjusted for
Just
inflation.
to see how much value their life actually had.
No, just a question, just a
Oh, okay.
curiosity.
Okay.
Wasn't trying to value their lives. Their lives had other values.
Well, in this
Yeah.
game of who's a piece of shit, you're less of a piece of shit than I thought you were. I'm proud of you, Shane.
Wow. Wow. Well, that was Memento Mori, where we
Yeah.
talked about how I'm a huge piece of shit.
Russell talked about it, not Dave.
I was kidding.
Because I love Shane.
You know what's right next to the graveyard?
Is it the trailer park?
It's the trailer park.
We're going to it.
Welcome to the trailer park.
The trailer park.
Okay, so
we're in
for
it.
starters, I'm never going to be in an area where there's a trailer park and a graveyard.
You were today, just now.
Yeah,
Fuck.
next to my corner.
Yeah.
One
The
of them.
last thing I want is white trash zombies. Dude, that sounds like a Rob Zombie movie.
Probably is.
So anyway,
There is redneck zombies from Trauma.
we watched some trailers today, guys.
Yeah, we did.
We watched one called just Samaritan, not The Samaritan or A Samaritan or The Good Samaritan, just Samaritan.
Yeah, and it looks dope.
It's Rocky 17.
Yeah,
But
it's
he's got-
superhero Rocky.
Yeah. So Sylvester Stallone plays a guy that used to be a superhero, and then he gave up the biz and became a trash man. And like a homeless dude at the same time. And this kid figures out that he's this
Ashtray.
this disappeared superhero that everybody thinks died, and the city they live in is going to shit. It makes me think of like if RoboCop was a more serious superhero movie instead of a satirical cop movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because
I could
it
also
like
see
that, yeah, like that very much the vibe that the city was giving me. That was just like completely overrun by violence.
Yeah.
Not as bad as RoboCop or like Judge Dredd, but like getting there,
Get it? Yeah,
Yeah.
slowly getting there.
and not like kind of futuristic like either of those either, but more just regular modern.
I'm stupid. When we were watching the trailer, I was like, Sylvester Stallone's finally playing a comic book character. Yay.
We watched that movie
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
together.
So this is coming out August 26th on Amazon Prime.
Looks dope.
Fuck yeah.
I'd watch it.
Looks good.
Coming out soon. Love it.
Yeah, most of the stuff is coming out soon,
the
except for the very
trailer.
last one.
15 out of 10.
Wow.
16
Yeah,
out
I'm
of 10
super
for me.
excited for that. Because
Okay.
what you said was how I was feeling too, like watching the trailer.
Yeah.
Shane had said when we were watching the trailer, he felt like this was what the Joe Manganiello movie
Yes.
was going to be. That was produced by Legion M, which is a company that fan crowdsources
Yes.
money for movies and content and stuff. And they released a movie. I don't remember what it was called.
I don't remember either.
I don't either.
But Joe Manganiello plays like basically he's a superhero that forgot. He has like amnesia sort of.
Yeah.
And he's a bum. And like he like sometimes thinks he's a superhero, but he's like crazy. And then like these kids like kind of latch on to him and are trying to figure out if he's actually a superhero or not. And then they get wrapped up in his shit, and like it turns out that he was a superhero from this other world, and him and the supervillain like came to the kids' world, which is like our world.
Okay.
And like crazy shit happens, and like he ends up dying, I think. And
It's called Arch Enemy, and his character name is Max Fist.
yeah,
Yeah. It was like
it
I
was kinda
sort
bad.
of had fun, but it was not great.
yeah,
I like the name Max Fist.
Yeah.
very
It's
like
a cool name.
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say it's super generic, but
Yeah, but it's cool.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's generic cool. Kind of like Fonzie.
Or Admiral Nelson. So our second trailer was so that was Samaritan, August 26th, Prime.
Yeah.
The second trailer was Little Demon,
Yeah.
which is an animated show that's going to be on FX. What the fuck?
It looks nuts.
So was it Lucy DeVito?
Yes.
Lucy
plays
DeVito, yeah.
Lucy DeVito plays.
A high schooler who finds out that her dad is Satan.
Yep.
Who is played by Danny DeVito.
Yep.
Yep.
And they are father-daughter.
Yeah. And her mom is
Not Ray Perlman.
it's what? No, it's not. It's Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah. I am upset that it's not Ray. But I am also
Yeah.
excited that it's Aubrey. But I
Yeah.
kind of wish it was Ray.
Yeah. But it's like what? And it's I don't know who from Rick and Morty is involved.
I assume it's not Harmon.
Roiland?
Roiland.
Yeah, I assume it's Roiland.
I don't know.
Let me find out.
But it looks hilarious. It looks like the animation is not complete shit. Like there's a lot of funny ones that come out on like Adult Swim and stuff that I see that have like really terrible animation.
Real rough animation.
that,
Yeah.
like kind of kills it for me. Sometimes it's like part of the show, but sometimes it's just bad,
Just, yeah.
and it like
This one
kind of
looks
kills me.
pretty
It
good.
looks like a cartoon that is not horrible to watch.
Yeah, it looks funny.
Yeah,
I
looks
saw
super
on
funny.
the when they're doing the list, Mel Brooks was in there.
Yeah, I think Charlie Sheen is the guy that the like cultist that's trying to sacrifice her.
Oh, okay.
Dave Bautista was also in that cast
Yeah,
list.
I saw that too.
Did you find anything, Russell?
You're making a
I
face.
have a working theory.
Okay. What is your working theory? Do you need more time to put it together?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's more work.
I don't know what else to say about it to buy time for Russell to look up whatever he's looking up.
Me either. It's a cartoon
Yep, it's a cartoon about the devil and his daughter.
on
And-
FX.
Yeah. And the mom is like a ripped witch or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, there's a point where they're like where Danny DeVito and Aubrey Plaza are arguing, and she's like, "Were you possessing a dead body when we were dating?" And he's like, "You can't have any standards. You had an unfinished dolphin tattoo." And she's sitting there with like, I don't know if it was like a part of a shirt or like a specifically supposed to be a tube top, but she's like jacked
Yeah.
and has like a bunch of weird tattoos. And then like later she does some magic. So like she knew I mean, she knows that she had a kid with Satan, but like, I feel like she prepared for his eventual return.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to watch it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Okay, neither Harmon or Roiland are listed as
Okay.
creators of the show.
Okay.
So, like, the listed creators are Darcy Fowler, Seth Kirshner, and Kieran Vala. None of which have Rick and Morty credits.
I have no idea what it meant then by that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe they just put on there they like Rick and Morty.
Yes. For fans of Rick and Morty, it's super confusing, like the old hardcore and metalcore covers
Yeah.
on CDs. It'd be like for fans of Avenged Sevenfold, and it would not sound like them at all.
Rip.
It's just like, you like heavy music? Well, we're going to mention this other band so that you watch this. So you like adult animated stuff that isn't hentai?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, you'll like this. So anyway, it's going to be on FX August 25th. So the day before Samaritan.
Dude, sounds like we have a date.
Yeah. So then the next one, we're moving on, Russell. Have you sleuthed anything?
Whoa, what? The Vindicators are getting their own show?
Yeah, okay. Yes, they are. Well, we don't have a trailer for that. The next trailer that we did watch, though, was Day Shift.
Yeah, we did.
With Jamie Foxx and the not creepy younger brother of
Dave Franco.
Yeah, Dave Franco.
Yeah.
The cool Franco.
We're doing what we've wanted them to do, I think.
Or,
This
we're
feels
replacing
like
him
it would have
with
been
Dave.
a James Franco role.
Yeah, sure.
Replace him
Just
with Dave.
replacing him with Dave.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And Snoop Dogg apparently is like a prominent role in this movie, not just like a
It
cameo.
I think you mean Snoop D-O-double-G.
I mean, it's not Snoop Lion, that's for sure.
That's right.
I'm glad we stopped that.
So anyway, it's a movie about pool cleaners.
That's it.
Yep, it looks really good. August 12th on Netflix.
Yeah. Pool cleaners.
Definitely not vampire hunters
For the union.
for a unionized vampire hunting union. Local 666.
Did I hallucinate the trailer I watched?
No, it's definitely about vampire hunters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jamie Foxx is like down on his luck and getting divorced, and his wife's gonna take his daughter from LA to Florida to get as far away from him as possible because fuck you. And he's got to come up with some money to prevent this for some reason. Like, I don't know if it's like she wants the kid to go to a specific school and they can't afford it, but they can afford it if they move to Florida or something like that. I don't know what exactly it is, but he needs money and he needs it now.
Behind on child support.
So he's killing vampires
But
to get
I
that
mean, like,
money.
I don't think that means that she can just like move away. But I don't know how that stuff works. I don't have kids.
Congratulations.
I didn't ruin my life that way. I ruined it with games.
Same.
I have a stupid smile on my face, just in case you're not watching the video. Anyway, so he's a vampire hunter, and so he goes. He like fucked up his chance with the union previously, apparently, according to the trailer. So he goes back and is begging, "Give me my job back." I mean, he was still doing it.
Lots of infractions.
Yeah. Yeah, so like they're like, I don't know, you kind of suck. And he's like, no, I'm really good at it. I'm just, it's the backwards like, take my badge, boss. It's the
Give me
reverse
my
of that.
badge,
Yeah, he's like,
boss.
give me my badge back. And then he, for some reason, like he's too old for this shit. And instead of getting the crazy guy, he gets the pussy, who is Dave Franco, and it becomes Lethal Weapon with vampires.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
instead of like Joe Pesci being a pussy, you get Snoop Dogg being a badass.
Yeah. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope. I'm totally gonna watch it
Yeah.
in like
I'm
a week.
super for it.
At one point, Snoop Dogg's got a big old chain gun.
Yeah. It's called. It says on the front. It says Big Bertha.
Big Bertha, yeah. And I guess murder was the case they gave Snoop. Drop the mic.
Wow.
Actually, if you remember the 90s, murder was not the case.
Was not the case.
They gave Snoop.
So yeah, August 12th on Netflix. Yeah. So we're gonna continue to pretend that we have a Republican president and Senate and stuff for right now. So we're gonna continue to do vampire shit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a phenomenon, or there was a phenomenon. Apparently, we're fucking throwing that to the wolves. Where during Democratic rules of power, we came out with zombie stuff almost exclusively, and during Republican rules of power, we came out with vampire stuff almost exclusively. Go look it up; it's real. It happened for several, a couple decades.
Huh.
So, what we need to do is vote independent so we can get a werewolf
Yeah, we
cycle.
need a werewolf cycle.
Werewolf cycle.
So anyway,
Or mummies.
What the actual fuck did you just say?
You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't. That's fucking
dude,
nuts.
that's totally true.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucking... Dude, that is like some
You know what?
fucking...
You know what it is, though, right? It's zombies talking about, like, you know, going with the, like, basically, like, communism and shit, talking about, like, everybody being for the... So you become mindless, you become a drone for the machine, and then Republican is, like, more about, like... autocracy and stuff, or an oligarchy, or you know, something like that. So you have the aristocratic vampires.
Yeah. So yeah, we need the independents who are gonna come in and tear all that shit up.
Yeah, with their teeth.
Yeah. So anyway,
that's like some subconscious to the subconscious shit. Like,
I think people do it on purpose because they're making social commentary about, like, what's currently happening.
yeah,
Sort of like, you know, how, like, when that shit happens, we get more interesting music.
yeah.
You know, that's why
That's
we
true.
need Republicans in office, so that we can have better fucking political music.
Yep.
Yeah, that
More Rage
conservatives
Against
don't
the
get
Machine.
is about them.
Yeah. So anyway, the next we have Interview with a Vampire. Not the movie. This is a show on AMC.
Mm-hmm.
About the book, right?
Yeah.
It says Anne Rice's Interview with a Vampire in the title screen.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's going to be more closer to the book than...
Yeah, that was... I don't remember if I did a headline, because, you know, I don't ever remember what my headlines are.
Sure.
But at one point in time, I did read that they were looking to make a more, like a closer adaptation to the book, as opposed to
I feel like we talked about this at
the
length.
movie. Yeah, I think we did.
Probably.
I feel like we did.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
And it,
it's happening.
yeah, there's like some
It's happening.
gay vampire sex and shit.
Yep.
Which, like, they can put on TV now.
Yeah.
Which in the 90s, I guess they couldn't even put in a movie.
Well, I mean, they probably couldn't have got those guys to do it, so...
That's probably true.
Because it was Tom and Brad, right?
Yeah.
Which totally sounds like a gay couple.
Tom and Brad.
But...
They couldn't decide who was the bottom.
yeah. It's Tom.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Tom was like, I'm not going to be a bottom. Brad Pitt's like, it's like the three of you.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm cool as fuck.
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, super interesting.
Yeah,
This trailer.
I thought it was gonna look bad because, like, I think I, like, sort of watched the trailer, like, half-assed watched it with the sound off once, and I was just like, why are they doing this? And then went past it, but it didn't actually look awful.
No, it doesn't look too bad.
So
Yeah, no. It looks interesting. There's a lot of stuff. It looks like they aged the girl.
it's probably a good idea.
Probably a good plan. And then I'm pretty sure like in the movie, I haven't actually read Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire, but I'm pretty sure that Louis wasn't a white guy in the book.
Oh,
So like I think they went
I don't
with a closer adaptation for that because it's the guy that plays Grey Worm from Game of Thrones.
Mm. Talking about aging characters up and it being a good thing.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
uh,
George, get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, George.
Yeah. Stop with the weird fucking not Laguna Beach. I don't remember the name of that movie now.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Blue Island. The fuck is that movie called?
Blue Lagoon?
Yeah, Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't
Laguna Beach is also gross and stuff, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Anyway,
But yeah, I mean, that was the last. That one comes out October 2nd on AMC.
cool.
I might watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I hope it's not. It's on AMC.
Yeah.
It's on AMC.
Yeah.
I feel like
It could be okay.
could be good.
All right. Well, that's all I got for the for the trailer park.
The double wide trailer park.
Yeah, we're done with the trailer park.
We're leaving in the trailer park. Yep.
Yeah. Now you guys got recommendations?
Oh yeah, we got some recommendations.
Yeah.
Russell, you got some recommendations, bud?
I has 2 recommendations.
Whoa, so do I.
I remember what the movie
You
I
have
watched
2?
was.
Do you
Yeah.
want to go first?
You go first, bud.
I got 2 too.
You got 2 too?
Yep.
Two.
Is one of your 2 also one of my 2?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I figured maybe we talk about it for a minute.
I mean, we can talk about it, but that's not one of the ones.
Okay, let's start there.
So
I've
that,
not seen it yet.
You, if you have a Netflix membership, subscription,
it's a membership.
Yeah,
yeah, I guess it's an exclusive Netflix club.
of millions of people.
You need to watch The Gray Man, starring Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans and Anna de Armas.
Anna de Armas.
Yeah, de Armas.
Yeah.
Like Anna de Arms. Anna de Arms.
Anna with the arms.
And arms. Whose arms are they, Russell?
Anna's.
And also starring Chris Evans' beautiful mustache.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh yeah, Billy Bob Thornton is he's in it.
We talked
just
about this
don't
last
expect,
week,
like, a
sort
lot
of,
of him.
with Bill.
Yeah, we did.
But
Vaguely.
yeah.
So I want to actually rate it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Really?
This might be one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Really? Wow.
One of the best action movies. Let me clarify it. I think it's one of the best action movies I've ever seen.
Okay. That's
Like-
impressive.
Yeah. I fucking loved it. I was in the whole time.
I'd give it an 8.5. It was really good, but I didn't think it was like. It was missing some of the like banter and stuff that I like from the 90s action movies. So
Oh, dude, I loved the banter. I thought
Some of
that
it
was
was
my
good.
favorite part was like the dialogue.
some of it was good, but like I don't know. I feel like there's better. And then there was a couple of effects that were kind of.
Yeah. I unless they're super egregious, I don't care a whole lot about the effects because like everything looks fake anyway on the TV that I watch it on. So
He's got one of those fake TVs.
No, it's like super high def, and it bothers me like sometimes. And depending
Somebody
on the
get
movie
fucking
and the way
Russell a
it's
big
like
ass
shot.
projection TV so he can like stop being
Or a
upset about
projector.
HD.
I'm not like super upset about it. Like,
I hate good quality fucking picture. It sucks.
I'm Russell.
that's not quite it. But anyway,
Sounds like it.
yeah, I one of my favorite things was the dialogue. I really loved the dialogue. Chris Evans being a fucking douchebag the whole time was fucking hilarious. And then like Ryan Gosling's dry delivery of
Everything.
like everything I always love too. So like there's just like a nice mix of all of it.
It's like a superhero on fucking Xanax, man. It was just like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just so it's so
It's good.
All
So
right,
good.
I'm gonna have to watch it if you both liked it.
It's good, man.
Is it
Yeah.
on tape?
I don't think so.
know.
Damn it!
It came out this year.
It could still be on tape.
It's not a B horror movie or porn. So
Do you want me to get a VHS recorder and record it off? I'm not going to do that.
A
I wouldn't do
VCR?
that. Netflix, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't record tape for your buddy.
I would download a car. Fuck you. I would download a
I
car.
would download a car.
If I could 3D print a car and it worked and I could drive to work, I don't know, like a dozen times on it and I didn't die, fuck you, I'd download a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, those commercials didn't age well.
No. Download a gun. No, I didn't
Whoa.
say that.
He did say it, though.
I did say that. I don't have a 3D
This
printer.
episode
so
is
it's fine.
I
tone
do.
deaf. It's mostly my fault.
How's it tone deaf?
I was just
What was that? Bunch of
just
snakes.
ignore me.
I didn't say I was gonna fucking buy a drill press.
Russell became a bunch of snakes.
Only the ATF gets that joke.
They're like, ha, 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 calling Shane.
Yeah. This is a knock at the door right now. We haven't even posted this yet.
Maybe they'll
Maybe
knock
it's
on the
pizza.
window. Oh, pizza.
Maybe it's the ATF. You never know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I'm open for pizza.
What's one of your recommendations,
I would hope
Dave?
for pizza.
Oh, we're
too.
doing a tit for tat thing?
Yeah, tit for tat.
I'm going to recommend, it's a documentary on
Okay.
Shudder called This Is Guar.
Oh yeah.
It was the Guar. It's the Guar documentary, and it is really, really, really good.
Huh.
I'm a huge Guar fan, anyways.
Guar.
I love Guar, but it's just super cool. Like all the passion all these dudes have, because they all started as just like art nerds.
Yeah.
They were art nerds that lived in this. It was called like the Dairy. It was an old like milk factory, and it was like run down and stuff, and people just squatted in it.
That's
And
insane.
this one dude, Hunter Jackson, had his studio there because he was trying to make a movie. He was like an art kid and like studied film, and that he would try to make his movie Scumdogs of the Universe, and he had these crazy costumes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And right next door in the same building was Dave Brocky's band rehearsal space.
Mm-hmm.
His band Death Piggy. They were like apparently super known and well known in Richmond as like this like super over the top punk band and stuff.
Richmond, Virginia?
Yeah, Virginia. And at one point Dave comes over to Hunter's space and he's like, "Hey, can we borrow these costumes? We want to open up for our band. And we want to be called Guara."
Yeah.
So for a while, they were just taking these like barbarian-looking costumes and playing a show as this band Guara. And eventually, the opener became more popular than Death Piggy, and so they changed the name to Guar
yeah.
and started doing Guar stuff. They started like wearing all the costumes, and they were putting like little baggies of blood on like fake maces and hitting each other with them, and like it was pouring out,
Yeah.
and like just this. Everyone in this dairy, all the art people like came together, started making these costumes and these set designs and all this. And
That's
Dave
insane.
and Dave was like
Spectacle.
recruiting musicians, like the first Beefcake, which is their bass player, was like a 17-year-old kid that was still in high school that could play bass really well. So Dave convinced him to quit his band he was in and quit everything else and join Guar.
That's crazy.
And it's super cool. It goes to like detailed stuff.
So just for clarification real quick. So Guar was Death Piggy?
Yes.
And Death Piggy went and borrowed costumes to open as a different band for their own band?
For their own band. Yes.
That is such a genius
I
idea.
know, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's great.
That's awesome.
And then their opening band that wasn't supposed to be a real band became more popular.
Yeah.
And it just goes through it like their life, like
You can't write that story.
no, you can't. When they started touring as Guar back before they got real big, and they bought these old school buses that they had painted, like they spray painted.
Yeah.
Like they just put guar and all this like gnarly. It's just like the crust punk of all crust punk bus. And it only went 55 miles an hour because it had a governor on it. And they would take it on the highway and all that.
Yeah.
I hate when you say crust punk.
And that's what they were. They were crust punks. They also
they were squatting in an old dairy.
Yeah,
facility.
no, I get it.
And they were also super into D&D. Like Dave Brocky, like if he wasn't, like nowadays, he probably would have been one of those professional DMs.
Yeah.
Like they played D&D in the bus all the time. It's just super cool. Like, and then it gets really sad. Like for like a Guar documentary, it just gets really sad because some of the members had some rough stuff happen to them.
Yeah.
Like
Dave died. So.
Dave died. The one the guitar player, they found him like the morning after a show in the tour bus. They were waking everyone up to do like press releases or whatever, and he didn't wake up.
Yeah.
It was the not the original Flatus because there's like 9 Flatus. That's a guitar player.
Yeah.
Flatus Maximus. He ended up just passing suddenly. There was a blood clot had burst.
Ooh.
And so talk about him, and then Dave died of a heroin overdose.
Jesus.
And the original Ballsack, the Jaws of Death, which is their other guitar player,
Mm-hmm.
who is the only remaining original member.
Mm-hmm.
He had some health issues. He's like, I can't remember, wasn't cancer or something, but like he had to miss a bunch of tours.
Yeah.
And the whole time, like that dude just seems like a super cool dude. Like he was the whole documentary.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was talking about like all of his buddies getting to get to tour and he wasn't there to help be a part of it, he's just like tearing up.
Yeah.
It's just like this Guar means so much to him, to all these people.
Yeah.
It was just super cool. It's like even if you're not a huge Guar fan, I think people would like it.
Yeah.
No,
I
it
like
sounds
that
like
kind of
it's
stuff.
super interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had like all that crazy like backstory and like that awesome ass origin. Like
Yeah.
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, and like some of their like side characters that they had on stage, they're like, oh, that's just like, or like they had slaves because they worked in the slave pit.
Yeah.
Those guys pulled all the strings. They were doing all of the like costuming and all the like fake blood and all that stuff. They were part of the collective. They were all like one big collective. They would go around and tour.
That's crazy.
Super,
awesome.
super cool. I highly recommend it.
Super awesome.
This is Guar. It's on Shudder.
I watched a couple movies this weekend. I watched I'll talk about The Gentleman first.
Oh shit.
The Gentleman. Okay.
So if you don't know what The Gentleman is about, it's about about Matthew McConaughey playing a American that moved to England when he got like a scholarship to Oxford, and he became a drug dealer.
I'm sold.
Whoa. Okay.
Have you watched it? You
No,
haven't?
I haven't watched it yet.
Dude. Oh, bro.
I didn't realize I could watch it at home yet.
Yeah, bro. It's real good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I mean, it already sounds real good. You said Matthew McConaughey and drugs.
so like I didn't think he was gonna be in it that much.
Oh yeah.
But he's in like almost the whole movie. But Charlie Hunnam is awesome in this movie.
Yeah, I like him more as time goes on.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now. I've seen something for that.
Yeah, seen the
I thought
trailer.
it sounded familiar.
Hugh Grant is in it, and it's super weird.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell is fantastic in it. Like it's just a great movie.
It's a Guy Ritchie movie.
It's a Guy
right?
Ritchie movie. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
sold.
Yeah.
Fucking sold.
You know what
dude.
I'm watching in
And
the
it's
morning.
told like out of order and stuff. It's just so perfect. I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, I gotta watch
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's so good. You guys should watch it. It's on Netflix, so you can watch it for free if you have Netflix. Real good. Yeah. There's. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else like super famous in it. I don't think there is. I don't remember who his.
Wait. No, I did watch this.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you had watched
this
it.
came out in 2019.
Yeah,
This is not what I was thinking of.
go watch it again. It's real good.
Yeah, no, this movie is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real fucking good.
Damn it! Now I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
Yes.
now you gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I did watch it. I've seen way too many movies. I always forget what I've seen.
What else do you have, Shane? Oh no, go to Russell. now.
to Russell.
All right, this next one I highly recommend, and I've only watched the 4 out of 6 episodes so far. I got 2 episodes. I
Oh Jesus!
got 2 episodes left to watch. But this show is going to piss you off. Like, I mean, maybe, if you're a douche, it might not. But like, this show is absolutely infuriating. So it is a limited series on HBO. Yeah, HBO. It's called We Own This City. It stars
yeah.
John Bernthal as a police officer who initially in 2003 joins the force, and then you follow his career kind of as a police officer, and him getting raises and promotions and stuff. And this is based on, I don't think they're called the Baltimore riots, but I feel like they should be.
Like actual events, though.
Yeah, it is based on actual events. From what I can tell so far, from what I have looked up, the show is fairly accurate as far as what the police were doing and basically how citizens were being treated. One thing I'll highlight that they say in the show that I double checked that was right was Baltimore has a population of 600,000 people, and in 1 year the police force had 300,000 arrests.
Jesus.
What the fuck, bud?
So yeah, absolutely infuriating, but it does show the darker side of what I think people aren't understanding that happens in these larger cities.
Yeah.
And it's pretty honest. It's really hard to find a character you like.
Yeah.
Good luck, because if you're empathetic, you will sympathize with the victims, but you also might not understand why they live those lifestyles and why this shit keeps happening. But it is very intense and it's very good. The storytelling, the way the story is told, is super good. It does a thing that I typically don't like, where it doesn't necessarily tell it out of order, but it does these flashback sequences, so you're kind of watching 3 timelines.
Yeah.
But it does it. I think it does it really well. And it's easy to follow too, because they do a file, there's basically a computer file thing pops up, and there's typing, and it types the year and a character and it fills it out the page.
Oh, okay.
It's super cool. The show is super good, but I had to take a break from watching it.
It's getting so pissed
because I was just getting angry, and the more stuff I double checked, the more I was pissed, because I was
he was super mad that morning when he was watching it. He was texting us about stuff, and he was just like, "Fuck the police," and I was just like, "What are you talking about?" Because he wasn't talking about the show yet, and he was just mad. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
I was very angry. And yes, I understand, a few bad apples shouldn't spoil the bunch. But my favorite thing that Chris Rock has ever said is, some jobs you can be bad at, some you can't, like being a pilot. You can't have any bad pilots.
Yeah,
it's true.
So, you really shouldn't have any bad cops. Or at least the numbers should be a lot smaller. But anyway, yeah, so it's great. So far I watched 4 out of 6 episodes. I'll probably rate it next week. So aside from the stuff being, based on true stories and stuff, it is actually really good. It's entertaining. You do get a real sense of all the characters and kind of why they're doing the things they're doing, and the storytelling I think is just superb, especially for it being based off real stuff, because sometimes that shit sucks, it doesn't get told well, but this is it doesn't seem too over dramatized from what I've looked up, and it still is good. Good watch. So that's what I got.
Nice. Oh, is it mine?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
What do
okay.
you mean no?
Nope.
So I watched.
I got you. I recommend the movie Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I do too, and I haven't even watched it yet.
Yeah, you should. I watched it last night in the theaters. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. It is not what you think it's going to be about, though. I don't want to ruin anything. I'm going to keep it as spoiler free as possible. This is one of those movies you kind of just have to experience.
I mean, I don't want spoilers, but you telling me it's not about what I think it's going to be about blows my mind.
Really?
Yeah, because like, if it's not what I think it's about, then what the fuck is it about?
I know, right? You got to watch it and find out.
Nope.
Nope. I got a feeling like a lot of people didn't really like it. I saw there's like mixed reviews on it. I really enjoyed it. It's shot really well. It feels very, I don't know, personal, I guess. It is shot weird. They have like almost set up in chapters almost, it seems like. Almost like separate stories, but not. That's all the one story, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to ruin anything.
Yeah, I don't.
But it's Jordan Peele.
Mm-hmm.
I highly recommend it. Watch it.
And
you guys should watch it soon so I could talk to you about it.
you said you've seen some reviews. I would also like to follow that up. I want to say that like usually when he releases a movie, it is always mixed reviews.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he hasn't really like his shit is great. I've loved every movie he's done. And like I think
Did Get Out have mixed reviews?
I thought Get Out had pretty good reviews. I thought.
Maybe Get Out didn't.
Yes, I thought just like Us did.
I still need to watch those two.
I think there was one guy. Because this is there. I think there's like one dude that just doesn't like him. I think that's
probably
what it is. There's something with the critics and Jordan Peele. Yeah,
it's key. Should have done our show for another 4 seasons.
But yeah,
I highly recommend it. It's really cool. I want you guys to watch it so I could talk about it.
Sure. I don't know when, but I'll watch it eventually.
yeah.
You should watch it.
I'll probably watch it when it like the day it comes on VOD for $20 will probably be the day that I watch it.
Nice. The one thing I will say, it's not really spoilery. Mike and I determined that it shouldn't be called Dope. It should be called Oh Shit.
Okay. The other movie that I watched was Hail Caesar.
Oh, yeah.
Which
About
is
about a monkey?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, is it? No.
Wait,
What?
don't actually wait. You keep going.
Oh.
I said earlier I hadn't seen that.
God
and then
damn.
like now I'm wondering.
Russell? It's a Coen Brothers movie that has like everyone in it.
All the Coen Brothers people?
Yeah. Well, like they're all in it, but like it's mostly not them. I mean, so George Clooney was in Burn After Reading, but I don't think he was in any of the other ones, right? Hold on, let me bring it up here. Okay. So it's from 2016. And it has Josh Brolin, George Clooney, Alden Ehrenreich, Ralph Fiennes, Scarlett Johansson, Tilda Swinton, Channing Tatum, Frances McDormand, Jonah Hill, Veronica Osorio, Heather Goldenhirsch, Allison Pill.
Damn.
There's some like character actors. David Krumholtz is in it. Randomly, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, there's just like a ton of people in it. It's mostly actually about Josh Brolin's character, Eddie Mannix. He's like a studio manager, and he just like he's like the gangster that fixes all the problems for the studio, but he's like in charge. So like, but he's not. He doesn't like. He doesn't. It's not like. It's kind of noir, but he's not like. It's not like some of the other Coen Brothers movies where it's like ultra violent or anything.
Yeah.
He just like goes and like talks to people and fixes shit.
Huh.
And like it's very interesting, and a lot of shit happens, and it all kind of like goes out, and all these different stories are happening, and he's involved in all of them, trying to fix everything, and then it just like they all kind of resolve at the same time, and you're just like, this is just like a day in this guy's life. It's kind of how it feels.
Huh.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I looked through pictures. I don't think I've seen that.
I've
I'm gonna
heard of
have to
it, but
watch
I've not watched it.
I thought it was really good. I think it's one of their lower reviewed movies, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A Serious Man was reviewed real low, and I really liked it.
I don't remember that.
That's real weird.
It's all a 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb.
Really?
But I thought it was good. I'd give it way more than a 6.3. It'd probably be an 8 something.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. It was funny. It was entertaining.
Oh,
But
A
yeah.
Serious Man has a 7.
That's all I have for recommendations.
That's all I have.
You got lots of recommendations, lots of stuff for you to watch.
Yeah.
This coming week, next week.
Yeah, and then like next week is when the fucking trailers that we were talking about start coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're here to tell you what will entertain you
Yeah.
Yeah.
by entertaining you.
I think She-Hulk comes out in a week or two too.
Yeah. Andor comes out this month too.
And/or what?
Oh, Andor comes out the end of this month.
Fuck you, Dave.
There was a new Andor trailer too, but I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, I don't think it was a whole lot different than the other ones.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for recommendations.
Yeah.
Does that mean it's time to hang Big Brain with Dave?
I mean, it's your show, so is it?
Yes, we're gonna hang Big Brain
okay.
with Dave. So this is a little different. This could either be really funny or terrible.
Okay.
We're gonna play. So I normally bring like quizzes,
Yeah.
handcrafted artisanal quizzes.
Uh-huh.
We're doing something different here. I'm calling this part of the Hanging Big Brain with Dave Roll for Improv.
Oh,
no.
God.
I have
Fuck.
on this phone, I have 20 characters
Uh-huh.
that Shane's going to roll to be a character, and Russell's going to roll to be a character. I also have 10 relationships. So what those characters, how those characters relate, or relate to each other.
Okay.
And there's also a conflict/scenario table. So like setting the scene.
Okay.
And then there's a wild magic table.
I'm nervous.
So am I. Shane, would you like to be the first to roll a d20?
Sure. I got an 8.
All right, 8 is guy that's trying way too hard to fit in.
Fuck you.
Russell, would you like to roll the d20 for
Not
roll
after
for
that.
improv?
7.
John Wayne.
What the fuck?
Who would like to roll a d10 for the relationship between
Here,
John Wayne and guy trying too hard to fit in?
I got it. Another 7.
So John Wayne and the guy who's trying way too hard to fit in are bitter rivals at a anime high school.
What the fuck? This is impossible. Come on.
And then I guess I'll roll a d20 for the conflict part.
Okay.
It's a 13. One has to fire the other one.
One has to fire the other one. We're
Yeah.
bitter rivals at an anime high school. One has to fire the other one?
Yeah. And so, and also, I now have a d12 I'm going to roll.
Okay.
That's a wild magic table.
okay.
We don't know what's on there. 4, roll twice. So I'm going to roll it again. I'm going to roll this twice. You're going to get 2 wild magic.
I don't even know what's happening.
What's that?
That's
a 6. That's a 12.
12, yeah.
The scene is slowly filling up with water. There's one more because it was rolled twice. 6 is ninjas.
I mean, that fits with the anime high school.
Now, just so you know, on the wild magic table, there could have been roll for another guy, and I would have to improv with you guys. But that didn't.
Yeah. Imagine that.
We could have got everyone really has to pee. That was also the wild magic. But okay, so it is John Wayne and Guy trying way too hard to fit in at an anime high school that's slowly filling up with water and ninjas. And one's got to fire the other one. Scene.
Why did I have to get the voice?
This is so much fun for me.
Please don't fire me, Principal Wayne-san. Ooh.
Well, now, Pilgrim. If your hair was... What's that?
What the fuck?
I can't think how he talks. Why now?
If you guys aren't watching, you need to watch because Russell is just like making weird faces trying to come up with his voice.
When he does this thing, he's like, well, now, Pilgrim.
There, boom, use that.
That was rough. If your hair wasn't 8 feet tall and pink, you might be able to keep your job.
But Principal Wayne-san, it denotes my clan, and I must flow with the students and show them my jutsus. I swear I don't use the sexy jutsu with the students. I swear. Is there water coming out of your door? Please don't fire me because if I need does our health insurance cover flood related injuries? What about fights with ninjas?
Well, the fights with ninjas is covered, but your shoes are gonna be soggy.
Not my Ninja Tabby shoes!
I'm sorry to have to do this to you, son. But I gotta let you go. I gotta let you ride out into the yonder.
What the fuck?
I'm sure that wind will feel mighty good riding through your hair.
Maybe I can join the swim team and we can swim out of here. The water's starting to get pretty high.
Woo! My balls are freezing.
Help me fight off these ninjas. Please.
I
Wait,
only
son.
help my employees.
No.
And you're not anymore.
At least I'll die with all these other students. You should have evacuated hours ago.
I evacuated everyone but you.
No! I'm the only one that died!
That's acting.
That, kids, is what happens when you grow 8-foot tall hair and dye it pink. You drown by ninjas.
The ninjas caused the flood.
What in the absolute fuck? We're terrible.
And scene.
Thank God. Thank Wayne.
Thank Wayne. Yeah, so that was Roll for Improv.
Oh my god.
There could have been some other funny stuff in there. Maybe we'll get to it some other time.
Let's let the audience decide.
Let's let the audience decide. Please email
Audience.
us.
Hated that.
If you're interested in us doing more of this shit. My like John Wayne is like if John Wayne, JFK, and Sean Connery all like had an orgy and their semen was a person, it would sound like that.
And a little bit of, what's that dude from It's a Wonderful Life?
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart.
It's a wonderful life. No,
That was
I don't
so
fucking
much
know.
more Sean Connery than
What?
Russell's really good at voices.
No vocal control.
There's a lot of fun stuff on here that you guys didn't get.
Well, don't read it.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah,
Because
we
we're
gotta-
letting the audience
Yeah,
decide.
well,
The audience can email us.
Yeah.
If you want that game to come back, I guess. If you don't want that game to come back, we'll understand.
But, like, be nice about it because I wrote it. I did a lot of work.
I
The
think
game-
it'd be great if we didn't suck.
The game was solid. I think I might know a couple people who might actually be good at this game, so we might have to, like try that sometime.
Invite them? Yeah.
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 I don't know what they're up to these days, but
Me either.
deep cut.
Maybe somebody should find out.
Yeah, somebody should.
Maybe we should find out the next episode because it is the end of the DQP
I don't think
weekly.
we're gonna do it next episode, but
Oh, well, I was just trying to
yeah, I know what you're doing.
segue or wrap it up or whatever.
But I'm trying to temper
Like-
expectations.
Yeah.
You should on this show, you should
That
always
was
just
solid.
temper your expectations.
Yeah, not next week, but whenever you have some free time, Dave, maybe you should I don't
Look
know,
into something.
look into something.
Look into something?
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. I lost what I was trying to do. This is the DQP Weekly.
Yeah.
I've been, yep, boy.
Boy!
And with me, as always, is the Shane Doe, a.k.a. Shane Nesty.
Ew, that's gross.
And also with us is Russell the Love Muscle.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Sweet and Salty. Yep. That got weird. Sultry? I was trying to say sultry
Well, I am scared and aroused
He's
and sticky.
and sticky.
honey roasted peanuts.
Ooh.
Oh, I got some honey roasted peanuts.
Oh, I'd fuck with honey roasted peanuts right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, never mind.
Let's get
A.K.A. Producer Russell.
I am Producer Russell, and thank you for listening. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter that we don't use, but we're still on there, and YouTube. If you're not watching this, you can get on YouTube. You can search Drafty Quarters Productions. Follow us, hit that bell for notifications so you can get reminded that we have a video that comes out every Friday. Most every Friday.
Mostly.
Also, you can find us on Patreon, where we would appreciate you donating $1 to our general support tier.
Please.
It would help us out a lot.
Yeah.
Our goal, if you ask one friend for $1,000, they're probably going to tell you to go fuck yourselves. But if you ask 1,000 friends for $1, you might get $8.
This is the guy that put the one ad in the paper that was like, if everyone that read this sent me $1, I would be a millionaire.
Did he become a millionaire?
I don't know. I mean, that's like the story, but I don't know how true it is.
He at least had $1.
Yeah. So that's all we're asking for. Just $1. If you can't, you can't. If you can, sweet. We appreciate it.
If you would buy this for $1.
Yeah.
Buy this for $1.
I don't.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
I don't want to be Netflix. Okay. I don't want to talk about ads. Like we don't want to do it. We don't want to talk about ads.
But if people want to put ads on our show and pay us to put their ads on the show, go ahead and contact us because
We'll do that.
Yeah, we're whores.
Yeah, that's different than what I was talking about. Like, we're for that. So if you want to do that, we can do that.
That's literally what Netflix is doing. This is what ads are.
Yeah, but Netflix isn't broke like we're broke.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Oh, no, I meant like turning on ads. Like, we don't want to turn on ads. Like,
we
on
just
on the program.
said that we do want to turn on ads.
No, you just said if you want to give us ads.
And then you were like, yeah.
Yeah, that would be like us reading copies. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I'm really good at reading.
Anyway, ads are ads, guys.
But don't let them take over.
No.
Help us. $1.
Yeah. I mean,
Please.
if we don't need them, then we don't need them. But
But we do need
we
a
need
dollar.
money from somebody. And hopefully it's you. But if it's not, this is going to be McDonald's.
Yeah. Or if the rich Arabian prince wants to.
Yeah, if somebody that's loaded is listening to us and they want to help us out, that'd be fucking dope. But I
Yeah.
feel like if you've just been laughing at us asking every week for $1, and you're like, ha, 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 I wiped my ass with hundreds, and
Yeah.
I have IBS, so that's a lot.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I've got.
That's all I've got.
I didn't have anything.
This has been the weekly. Stay classy. I'd never know how to end the show.
This has been a production of the Drafty Quarters Podcast Network.